Hello everybody. In this video I show the first styling of dawn redwood prebonsai. First a few words about the tree species. The dawn redwood, in Latin Metasequoia glyptostroboides, is a fossil. It has existed on Earth for millions of years. It was thought to be extinct, but it was rediscovered 80 years ago in China. It grows strongly and is very suitable for bonsai design. The plants shown here are 7 to 8 years old. On the left are the unformed original plants, so-called prebonsai. On the right are trees after the first shaping. I also show the development of the bonsai over the next 2 years. What tools do we need today? We need scissors and cutter to cut branches. I prefer knob cutter. Concave cutter sometimes bend open on hard wood. I've done this several times. But the wood of the dawn redwood is soft, so that's not a problem. We also need bonsai wire. Today I decided to use uncoated aluminium wire. The reason is you can see this wire on the tree very clearly. So with hundreds of trees in production you don't forget to unwire any tree. The required wire thicknesses are 1.5, 2 and 2.5 millimeters, possibly 1 and 3 millimeters. A few words about the tree. It is 8 years old and was grown from seeds. Dawn redwood trees grow very quickly. These are last year's shoots, for example. They are not even very long because there are 3 shots. With good fertilization, a shot grows 15 to 20 centimeters per month in summer. Today we want to create a strictly upright bonsai. This is a typical grow form of a redwood in nature. How do we get such a prebonsai in 8 years? It's simple. You let a shoot grow freely at the tip. By the end of the year, this shoot has grown significantly. This makes the trunk significantly thicker. Then a small shoot is bent vertically upwards with a wire. And the strong leading shoots are removed. The wire can be removed 6 months later. Then the new leading shoot can grow strongly again. Do this until the trunk is thick enough and tapers towards the top. The new leading shoot helps to quickly close the old cuts. Let's get started. What is the front side? There are several options for a prebonsai. We have a good root base here, and we have branches on the right and the left, and a tip that points forward, but also an interface from the last year. But it's not a problem. It is hardly visible in the crown, and in 2 to 3 years it is closed. Let's turn the tree around. We also have an old cut here. We also have enough branches. What bothers me is a strong root that points forward. It doesn't look ideal from the side either. I will choose the first option. What do I have to do first? Deciding on one of the 3 leading shoots. I can cut out the other 2. I leave the front leading shoot and cut away the rear ones. Then you can't see the interfaces. I remove the shoots completely. Now in May the interfaces are closing quickly. I shorten the remaining shoot straight away. Now we have to decide which branches we need. This should be approximately the future height of the tree. The first branch should be about 1/3 of the height. This branch is a little too low, this one is a little too high. But both are still acceptable. We could first bend the lower branch upwards and the end downwards. If I take this branch, I could take this branch on the opposite side. The second branch should be at half of the height of the tree, that fits well. This branch would be possible on the back. So we have a main branch, a counterweight branch and a back branch. We can use the shoots at the top for the crown. I want to remove this branch. In case of needle trees, part of the branch is often left as gin. Since this tree species does not have durable wood, I will remove branches completely. This is our main branch now. This is a counterweight branch. I could use one shoot as a backward branch. I don't need the second small shoot. But I need a break instead. It's almost 40 degrees in the greenhouse. Back again. I simply break off the small shoots on the trunk. I don't need them, a new one comes after I cut back the tree. This is the main branch, this one is a counterweight branch. If this is a counterweight branch, I don't need this one. Opposite branches should not be allowed. I'm going to shorten the branch in front here. It's too long for the front. Now let's look at the branches at the back. The branch might be acceptable. This one is a little too high. I will also remove the other branch. It originates at the same height as the counterweight branch. The resulting gap could also be closed with a higher branch. This shoot is dead, will also be removed. Here too we have opposite branches, but in the crown it's not so important. Now more small shoots are removed. They will then no longer disturb us at work, and new buds will come. We shorten the long shoots straight away, they are longer than needed. Now we can start attaching the wire. For most branches we need 2 mm wire. So, the beginning has been made. It's not a masterpiece yet, but everything takes time. It's 1 year later, early April. We now check whether the wire is pressing in anywhere. Here it starts to press into the bark. The other places looks good. If the wire presses in, you should remove it now. Otherwise the problem will get worse during the growing season. You can see how this looks like on a second tree. We forgot to check here. The pressure points are clearly visible. There are two possibilities for a correction. First, we can hide the problem inside the crown. However, this is not ideal in the long term. Alternatively, we can take this branch and create a new tip. We can do this later in the video. I will remove the wire from the tree now. If a branch doesn't keep its position, I will put on thinner wire again. But first I will clean the surface of the soil and then remove the wire. Unwiring is very easy with wire cutters. They are designed so that you can cut the wire into pieces without damaging the bark. The wire and weeds have been removed. The branches look good. Even the stronger branches are holding their position well. This is because the dawn redwood is quickly growing and forming wood. The rapid growth can also become a problem, especially because the upper branches quickly become thick. I will therefore shorten these branches strongly. I will wire the lower branches with copper wire. I need much thinner wire for this. I think 0.8 and 1.2 mm will be enough. So, I have finished attaching the wire. And you can see that you can't see anything. The copper wire is almost invisible. Now the branches are brought into the right position again. They are also shortened as discussed. The tree is ready for today, and now it can recover for several months. As promised, I will correct the top of the second tree. The best way is to remove the top and build a new one. Now I will wire this shoot and make a new tip from it. Again, 1 year later. This shoot is remarkable. it was just a bud 1 year ago. This is a development in 1 year if you let many shoots grow. If you only let one shoot grow, it can become 1 to 1.2 meters long in 1 year. You can also see that the wire is starting to press in at some points. But it is still within limits. Now the wire will be removed again in some places. Then the new shoots are wired and bent into position. Now the tree is ready for today. You can see how it develops. This species is well suited for beginners. I hope I could show in this video how to create such a bonsai. Maybe someone wants to copy it. Finally, a short summary. Here on the right you can see the pre-bonsai without styling. In the center are the bonsai after 1 year of shaping. And on the left are the bonsai after 2 years of forming. They are now 10 years old. Last but not least, if you enjoyed the video, give us a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel.